Well, we start in the capital where the land grabbing situation in Windhoek's Ojomithe area have now drawn the attention of central government, particularly the Urban and Rural Development Ministry. Minister Erastus Utoni had a meeting with the councillors of City of Windhoek and now joins us to share the latest. Minister, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Well, the meeting with the councillors or the leadership of the City of Windhoek, what are the results?
Yeah, maybe before I touch on the issue of results, the ministry is the custodian of the local authorities in Namibia. When picked up this information of land occupation, more particularly in the Municipal Council of Windhoek, we were expecting some more information, but we're not coming. We're coming very, very slow to us. Hence, I decided to invite the council members, the councillors, and of course joined by the senior officials, to come and tell me what is happening in the municipal council area. And because we have heard it's a land occupation, people are creating land. Now we are saying they can tell us what is that they have in place to solve the problem. So they told us that they have come up with an action plan that they want to address this issue of land delivery. And we have urged them and then encouraged them that, government recognized the right of citizens to occupy or to have piece of land so they can put up their shelter, build their shelter. However, what we are saying is land should be acquired legally and procedurally, not in the way of, illegally occupied.
Grabbing. Now, Minister, the action plan that the management of City of Windhoek told you about, did they perhaps share what it entails?
Yes, they have what they refer to as a development and upgrading policy in place. And this is one. It's very, very interesting, very big one. And they have also come up with an update on land invasion. And they have also talked about communication. So they came up with a number of issues in terms of waiting list, and then of course green fields that they need to work on, and the pre-allocation. These are some of the things that they came up with.
Minister, in a space of months, this is the second incident when it comes to land grabbing within the city. And the common reasons that people are giving, and we have been covering the land grabbing throughout, the common reason is that people want audience with the leadership of the City of Windhoek or from the central government. Some of the wordings or the chants being shouted there is that we are tired, we have applied 5-6 years ago, but still nobody is coming forth. So in terms of the audience, Minister, will the land grabbers be granted that audience? Did it come up during your audience with the leadership of the City of Windhoek?
Yeah, this is what we have been discussing yesterday. And I appreciate highly the request by the residents of Windhoek that they want to meet with their elected leaders. And that is what our expectation is. And that is the expectation of the community. That is a good thing. And you can see really that people are not that violent. But what they want is to discuss issues pertaining to the development of their municipal council. So what I have urged and encouraged the councillors yesterday in our meeting is to come up with a plan how they should meet with the community. And they have agreed and they have realized that no, there's a need. And that is the only way can smoothen the process of speed land delivery. And that is how we can communicate and then put forward and move forward with the development. So I really appreciate that.
Did you talk to them about, because time, when it comes to land delivery, Minister, it has always been topical. Time has, the period in which the delivery process goes through has also been questioned. Did you raise that during the meeting with the councillors to say that those of, I'm not sure about what is stated on when it comes to the part on the waiting list, but to say that those of you who have been waiting for a piece of land within Windhoek, we can prioritize you through this program or so on. But did you also urge them when it comes to speeding up the process?
Yes, Branch. We have discussed that one. And they have also put it in their recommendation that in terms of dealing with the land process, because, you know, the thing is that, you know, somebody is applying, but the channel of processing this application is so cumbersome. And, you know, a person has to wait for 3 years. Imagine. And you look at the waiting list, it's just too much. Yeah, of course, they have to expedite that process, but what they need to do first, they have to allocate resources and then prepare land. Now, when people are coming, so they apply, and then when they apply, they know exactly where to allocate these people. So now it's just a process that is so cumbersome. We have encouraged that not only the Municipal Council of Windhoek, but we are saying countrywide, local authorities should expedite that process.
Yes, that's what I was getting to. Other residents in other towns are watching this impasse in Windhoek, and I'm sure those local authorities are on their toes now. So what is the long-term plan to avoid scenarios like this, Minister?
Yes, what we are saying is all the local authorities, councillors elected, as I've already indicated earlier on, that they need to come up with action plan, the immediate one, the medium one, and the long term. But of course, it's focusing on how to deliver land. But of course, there should be resources allocated to it. So this one should be a message not only to the Municipal Council of Windhoek, but to every local authority in Namibia. So this is what we have discussed. This. And
just before I let you go, Minister, yesterday we had a member of the law enforcement here in the studio also talking about what is happening there at the Oshomithe area in terms of land grabbing. And then some of the sentiments shared also by the Inspector General is that the infighting at the council itself can be delaying the process when it comes to attending to the land needs of the community. Did that also come up in your meeting with the councillors?
Yes, councillors have identified, you know, a weakness in terms of communication.
Amongst themselves?
Among themselves. And then they want to address that issue. They want to ensure that each and every council member is informed. And then when they are going to meet with the community, they should not go individual. They have to go there as a team. And this is what is required by the law. Of course, if somebody is delegated to go and address a given community in the municipal area, has to speak the language that is known by each and everybody. That is the communication challenge. That is that they need to address, and they've agreed that no, they look at it, because that's why now they said they want to come up with a workshop on land issue. And then when they have that information, then they will come and communicate that information to everyone, not only to the resident, but to everyone, the plan of the Municipal Council of Windhoek.
Okay, then. Thank you so much for that update, Minister.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, then that was the Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Erastus Utoni, on the current impasse that is being experienced at the Oshomithe area that's now in Windhoek.